Now, before we get to that, I'm a big fan of GPS. Who isn't? Who wouldn't want to have somebody do the navigating for you, tell you how to get where you're going, feel safe and comfortable to really just be the safest driver you can be. Now, the car dealerships know that we all want GPS navigation, and they're happy to install one in your vehicle for about $2,000. Now, you can get Garmin, the country's #1 best-selling brand, and this is their #1 best-selling model, at $100 off. Not only do you get $100 in savings today because you buy, but you never have to pay for updates again. Most people spend $80 a quarter because there's always new roads, there's always new coffee shops, there's always new hospitals, there's always new lights. You never pay a penny for an update to your maps or your traffic information when you buy Garmin Smart from us here at HSN. Now, even the car manufacturers want to charge you to update and upgrade the information inside your $2,000 GPS unit that you can't let your sister borrow and that you can't take with you in a rental car. Today, while they're available, the HSN #1 best-selling, Garmin's #1 best-selling is $100 off. You can talk to it. It will talk back to you. You can use sensical, easy commands, and it will guide you turn by turn to where you're going. Now, Joe Harrison is joining us. You know, Joe, I was in Southern California before I came here to HSN, and we used to have what was called the Thomas Guide. Do you know anything about the Thomas Guide? No, I don't know this. So the Thomas Guide was like a 600-700 page map of Los Angeles, basically. Kidding. And it was this crazy weird grid that you'd finish a page and then it'd be like, you need to turn 45 pages to get to the next part of this map.
Oh my gosh.
And you're driving in insane Southern California, and you're like, I don't know where I'm going.
It was horrible.
Thank God for Garmin. If you don't have a GPS, you don't know what you're missing. It makes you a safer driver, it makes you a better driver, it makes you a more confident driver.
Absolutely.
You can go anywhere at any given time. It'll readapt where you're going. You know, my mom used to be afraid to drive from South Florida to visit me here because she did printout directions.
Oh, man.
And she took a couple of wrong turns. And we got her one of these, and now she's like, psh, I'll drive any day, anywhere, anytime. And I feel better knowing she's got one.
Oh, absolutely. You take this with you around your town. You take this with you when you're on vacation. And the easiest thing is you now talk to it. Yes, this is one of our largest screens. It has a touch screen, which is really easy to be able to interact with. But when you're driving, you don't want to be able to stop and hit the buttons. All you have to do is say voice command.
Say a command.
Find place. Walt Disney World. Of course, that's where my family goes.
Disney World Resort.
2.
Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes. So I could be driving down the road.
And here's where that updates comes into play, because if it was Starbucks, there's a new one every week.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
And so now when you say Starbucks, it'll actually tell you the ones that are available, not one that closed 6 months ago.
That's exactly right. So as we're on the road, but here's the cool thing. So we're driving down the road and Brett's like, I didn't get my coffee yet. Even while it's already en route, still hands-free, I can say, oops, let me hit yes. Got to simulate it because we're indoors. There's no satellite. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Starbucks. So now it's going to be able to find all the different locations, everything that's in your area, and now you're going to be able to find, oh, let me hit back real quick.
Speak the name of a place.
Starbucks.
Searching for Starbucks. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or at its next stop.
Start new route.
But you see, you could add that along the way, and then it would continue right onto Walt Disney World. You know, here's the thing. What you get from your car manufacturer is not this good. It does not work this well. And you can't take it with you in a rental car. And those rental car companies, they want $20 a day for one of those weird old analog models. And when you're renting a car, it's in a city that you're excited to go visit and you don't know where you're going. I mean, just to get from the airport to your hotel, having this will make you a safer driver. It makes everything easier. You'll save money on gas.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll save time. You'll avoid bad ways to get where you're going. You'll discover new ways. If you take a wrong turn, it will redirect you back to a new way to get where you're going. And it doesn't cost you a penny in data. You know, if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna use my cell phone, where your cell phone stops navigating when you take or receive a phone call, your cell phone stops navigating when you're in Alligator Alley here in Florida and loses its signal, and your cell phone is using data every single second that you're using it as your GPS device. This one is free, and it uses Department of Defense satellites instead of your cell towers.
Exactly right. Satellites that are accurate to within 3 feet of each other. So now you have that pinpoint accuracy where it's giving you all that directions. And I love that this is even a smart. This is the smart GPS, so now it's going to connect to your phone. So all you have to do is you Bluetooth your phone to this. Doesn't matter what phone you have, you send the Bluetooth phone, and if you have a text that comes in, the text pops up right there on the screen. You can actually play that message by voice, still being able to talk to it. And the great thing about having this is that instantly there's that text message.
Russell Thomas, I want to go to lunch.
So there you go.
It makes it that easy.
You heard the whole thing. And now here's, for me, you know, my kids are 5 and 3. We're a little ways away from driving.
Sure.
I'm actually hoping by the time they turn 16, we'll have driverless cars and they'll never have to learn how to drive.
Right.
But I just think about if you've got, you know, a 16-year-old, cut them a deal, okay? I mean, take $100 off today. That's a gift for you. Buy it while we have it at $100 off today. Make a deal with them. Say, I bought you this amazing GPS device. It'll always update. It'll tell you where Starbucks is. It'll tell you wherever it is you want to go will be. And the deal is you put your cell phone away every time you get in the car. The deal is you don't text, you don't Facebook, you don't do this on your phone while you're driving, and in return I'll give you this. And now you can hands-free take and receive calls no matter whether your car has it or not. You can hands-free hear text messages as they come in, and you get the best GPS the world has known. I think that's a pretty good deal to make, and it will make them a safer driver.
Absolutely.
It'll make you more comfortable, and it may save a life or two. I mean, GPS devices can do that, and this is really the best of the best, and only while we have them, you get $100 off here at HSN.
I love that lane assist that they have built in as well, because sometimes you come to a new intersection that's in your town, or maybe even a new, maybe you're traveling somewhere, just somewhere that you're unfamiliar with driving, you get overwhelmed because there are 5 different lanes of traffic, you're not sure what lane to go to. It gives you a clear picture of that intersection, telling you what specific lane to be in. So to Brett's point, it makes you that safer driver, because now you're no longer just swerving in and out. It tells you exactly where to go. And I also love the fact that this is lifetime update maps. This is a big deal because not every Garmin GPS has this. More Garmin GPS people are paying $80 every 3 months if they want those upgrades over the course of a year. That's $240 in just map updates. And you absolutely need it, because 1 in 5 roads in our country, it changes.
Well, you know, we used to say in Chicago that there were 2 seasons, winter and construction.
I know, it happens so frequently that you got to be able to know what happens. And even with this, not only does it update the roads, it updates the 4 million points of interest. So as you're driving down the road, there's this thing called Up Ahead. When I click on this, it tells me the closest gas station, the closest restroom, the closest place to grab a bite to eat, the closest ATM. If this information isn't updated, your kid's got to go to the bathroom. That bathroom might not be there anymore. Or you need gas, you might be on empty. This is even updated to 4 million points of interest.
So that's the important thing to note. When you buy today, it's brand spanking new, right? A year from now, it's brand spanking new. 3 years from now, it's brand spanking new. How many of us buy technology and feel like tomorrow it's outdated? You buy today, it's new next year, it's new 10 years from now, and all you spend is $26 a month, not the thousands that the car dealer wants to permanently install it in that car. And you can take it with you to a rental car. You can let your mom use it when she comes to visit. You can buy it for a son or daughter who's buying a used car as their first automobile, and they can use it anywhere and everywhere. It's really pretty exceptional, and considering the distracted driver statistics, it's pretty necessary.
You're right. Some people end up using their cell phone as their GPS, thinking this is a great way to do it, but you're holding on to this GPS. With this one,
well, you're also holding on to what's making you a distracted driver, the texting, the phone calls, the Facebook.
That's exactly it. When you end up checking your text, on average, it takes about 5 seconds for you to take your eyes off the road and now check that text message. If you're traveling at 55 miles an hour, you have just covered the length of a football field without your eyes on the road. Imagine how many people, how many cars, how many cyclists that you just ran past without even watching.
Well, hopefully ran past and not ran over.
I mean, it's an unfortunate thing that happens all the time because people are really stuck with these devices.
Look, that's why 660,000 drivers, you know, are manipulating phones and are now unsafe drivers. You know, you should be on the defense.
Oh,
My
absolutely.
dad taught me that. Better to be a defensive driver than a dead driver.
It's very important.
I'm quoting my dad a lot today because it's,
it's
his 75th birthday
Oh,
today.
happy birthday,
so
Brett's dad.
We're celebrating. Neil, if you're watching. I hope you're not. It's your birthday. You should be out enjoying the day. Maybe tomorrow you can watch. But it's really a smart product to buy. And unfortunately, the car dealers, they want to charge you an arm and a leg. Your cell phone has got limited capabilities and you pay a la carte to take advantage of it. When you dedicate a device to GPS, you get better results. And it's a hands-free Bluetooth speakerphone for your cell phone, for your text messages. It makes you a safer driver. You can make that deal with the teenager in life that says, put this away, put your phone away. Let the GPS do the technology needs you need while you're driving. Now, it's $229 from Garmin. It's $229 at HSN. It's only right now that you get $100 in savings while we have them available in stock. It's $100 off the regular selling price from Garmin or from HSN, and you get free shipping, flexible payments, and guaranteed lifetime map and traffic updates. And that's why we love the Wi-Fi feature too, right? Because you never have to plug it into a computer.
You're exactly
It'll
right.
take care of that even right in your automobile.
It lets you know exactly what's going on, gives you all those constant updates you have available. It gives you the mapped updates, gives you the software updates. Just make sure you do a map update before you go on a long vacation, but you've got the latest version, and there are four of them that come every single year. You get those. Everybody else is paying $80. My wife has an SUV that has navigation built into it. Every year we get a mailer
bill
that says $149 for the CD to be able to update it, and most of the roads aren't even updated. It's just a smaller portion. This is every road that Garmin updates.
A CD?
A CD, yeah, it's not even download.
Does it have a little crank on the side of it? Is it like churning butter to
You
get
have
it
to put
to
the CD
work?
in the car and whatever it does.
Is she driving a Flintstones SUV?
Well,
does she do the pedaling?
we like
to
the
make it
classic
go?
models. But the great thing about having this is that this works also in any car, because we're giving you two mounts today. This is the bonus vent mount, which is a $30 mount, so you can attach this right to any air vent, whether it's the middle, the right, or the left. You also get the classic suction cup mount, which makes it really easy. But here's the whole thing. This could be sitting in your car, and all you have to do is say voice command, and you can talk to it. Find place. I turned down the volume. Waffle House. So now it's going to find all the Waffle House locations that are in my area. And then, Brett, as we're going down our trip, kids are hungry, get some waffles, and we're good to go.
Waffle House?
I love waffles. You don't like waffles?
Good. I need a little healthier.
Hey, we have a
first thing in
Flintstones
the morning.
car.
Oh, look, and it's going to, in your Flintstones car, you can go to
Yes.
Waffle House. Okay, so shop for it while it is available. Remember, it is $100 off, not to mention the $100 of gas it'll save you over the course of the year. Joe, thank you so much. Really
My
do
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Sure.
CDs. I haven't heard that in a
CDs,
while.
yeah. Come join with
All
us.
right,
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it back 20
Now,
years.
don't forget, you can take advantage of HSN's Protection Plus. Get hassle-free protection. It covers spills, drops, damages with your GPS device. Now, the Protection Plus plan is also good for our today's special. Our today's special is a backup battery for your car battery. You have a spare tire, don't you? Don't you think you should have a backup battery as well? Well, we've got one for you at a sensational value with all sorts of bonus goodies included in your purchase. That comes up next after we tell you a little bit about HSN Cares.
April is